And here we have chapter 4. So this one pretty much delves into the backstory of the Aegis, as you can tell. Pretty impressive. And there's Mithra. Yeah, we'll be learning more about the backstory later on.
The body may die, but never the soul, which is merely passed on. Souls flow onward, born and reborn, forever part of the great ether stream.
Why friends make grave here? Can we not take Biggie Pon home to village?
He'd want to be buried where he fell. It is traditional amongst mercenaries.
I'm so sorry, Vanda. If only I hadn't listened to those people, you'd still be... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. No matter what, those guys would have tracked us down eventually. What matters is that Vandam saved all our lives. For now, let's just be grateful to him for that.
You're right.
I won't forget your words, Vandam, ever. I'll fight my own war with Pyra.
Speaking of,
Pyra?
yeah, she's also gonna talk about what's been going on too. Big reason why she hasn't so far is that it's because of a lot of, coming to terms with what had happened.
Yes.
Good.
What had happened in the
I was
past.
worried that you might not. Wake up. Pyra. You know I've got to ask. That thing that happened yesterday, you called yourself Mithra?
What? I am...
I'd like to hear that too. That power, it wasn't normal. Is that the true power of the Aegis? I think you owe us an explanation. It was pretty crazy.
Tora want to know too. Pyra was super strong. Why so strong, huh?
No, don't pressure the girl.
Well, the thing is... I mean...
Well, looks like Mithra needs to say it.
Pyra?
Oh boy. She's not happy.
Why?
Huh?
Why did you wake me up?
Huh? What?
I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to come back. I left everything to her so I'd never have to use that power again. But then you woke me up.
Woke you up?
If you hadn't been so useless, none of this would have happened. I wouldn't have had to use this power. Didn't you listen to that Vandam guy? He told you to hold back. He told you to run. But you just had to push yourself, idiot. Look where it's got us now.
You!
You really messed up.
You don't have to tell me that. I know, all right. I knew I was being an idiot.
Rex.
But I couldn't hand you over to them. I wanted to keep you safe.
What?
Duh. Come on, Mithra.
At any rate, if you've got questions, you can ask her. I'm out of here. Bye.
And there she goes.
That's not fair. Everyone, I'm very sorry about all that.
Yeah, quick little synopsis. She can switch back and forth between personalities. But they both remember what's going on at the same time, so it's a pretty easy switch.
Malos and I are Aegises. Blades born with a terrible power, strong enough to destroy the world.
Yeah.
Malos is another Aegis.
Long ago, there was a man who climbed a world tree, hoping to make it to Elysium
Yeah.
and meet his creator. But when he arrived at Elysium, he found it empty. So instead, as proof that he had reached that divine realm, he brought back 2 core crystals, Malos and me. And once he made it back to Alrest, he awakened Malos. Why he did it, I can't say. For greed,
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
for power,
He could have easily chosen
or perhaps
Mithra.
when Malos awakened, he wielded his world-shaking power without restraint. To him, it was natural. He had never known anything else.
Yeah, because we also saw this in the beginning, too.
I was awakened by a driver who was determined to stop Malos's rampage. So Malos and I fought. I fought with all my might and succeeded in defeating Malos. But not without a price. 3 great titans fell in the struggle. After the battle, I sealed myself away to ensure that power would never be unleashed again. I took the form you see now and fell into a long slumber. That was 500 years ago.
The Aegis War. The man who awakened Mithra was Adam, hero of the lost kingdom of Torna. Adam fought as Mithra's driver to protect the world from Malos. We Titans played our part in that battle too. It is our calling to live alongside humanity after all.
Gramps?
Adam hid Pyra's sleeping body inside a great ship and sunk her to the Cloud Sea's floor where none could abuse her power.
So that day, that's the ship that we...
Yeah.
That's how Pyra and
I believe it was fate that we met each other. Otherwise, my sister would never have woken up.
You call her your sister?
Mithra and I used to talk together. In that dream of Elysium where you met me. We promised that when we were awakened again, we'd go home to the real Elysium. And then we would fulfill our real purpose.
And that's... defeating Malos again?
Yeah, quite a bit. Quite a bit.
I'm very sorry about Mithra. She didn't mean all that.
Yeah, she did.
You have to understand, she came out because she wanted to protect you. She broke her own seal for you. Even used her power as the Aegis. The flame powers I use are just a shadow of her strength. Droplets of excess energy trickling through the seal.
Don't worry about it. She was right. This was all my fault. I'm just glad... that you finally managed to open up a little. Also, thank you for protecting everyone, I mean.
Protecting? Me?
Your powers are incredible. I could feel the truth behind the legends.
I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot. You know that?
Yeah, no kidding.
I guess you still feel guilty about the Aegis's power, right?
Tough to make the second personality.
Don't want you to have to apologize anymore. I hope I can help you move past that. No. I know I can.
Rex,
Power depends on the heart of its wielder. That's what Vandam said. That's why your power is the power to protect. The power to keep everyone safe and smiling. I want to do the same. I'm gonna be the kind of driver who can protect you in turn. I promise. Make a girl cry? That's not gonna fly. Make a girl smile? You pass the trial. That's the third rule of the Salvager Code.
Oh, these rules.
Yeah?
Rex! Can you help Sora with repairing of Poppy, please?
Okay, I'll be right there. Oh, yeah. What's for dinner tonight?
how does meatball pot au feu sound?
Delicious. I can't wait.
That's my Rex. Never loses his smile. And that's what keeps us all going. Reminds you of Adam, don't you think?
Yeah, you also got to remember Azerta was also around that time too. So he knows quite a bit about what's going on. So he could pretty much confirm what Pyro was talking about.
What's this?
Take it, and go to Indal. That dagger's owner will tell you how you can get to Elysium.
This is a blade weapon, right? Who's its owner?
Yeah, looking at
The
him.
man who was once my driver.
Your driver, huh? But then...
Yep.
Cole is a blade. We fought together in the Aegis War. Yes. His real name is Minoth.
A special type of
Blades
blade.
not get old, though. Why Cole look so old?
Because I'm one of the cursed ones. A flesh eater.
Flesh eater?
A blade who has been fused with human cells. A long time ago, before the war, some sought to test the limits of Blade's potential. I am a
Yeah, you
product
think of it as
their
like a fusion.
experiments. One of the unlucky ones who was tainted by their folly.
Why would ancient people do that?
Because they could.
It seems that by combining blade and human, it is sometimes possible to create blades with extremely unique powers. But only very rarely. Most experiments were failures. And I was no different. I gained nothing at all.
Sorry, Switch.
And lost my immortality to boot. I likely won't last much longer.
Grandpa?
Yeah, I don't think we ever see his
Before I
powers.
go, I want to see where your path ends. That dagger will aid you. Will you do this for me?
Sure.
Of course. Oh, but can I ask you to do something too?
Namely?
I was wondering if you could write a play about Vandam.
About Vandam?
Yeah. I think his story could inspire a lot of people. Once I find Elysium, I'll come see you again. Show it to me then?
An interesting notion. Perhaps that is the least I can do. Very well. I'll do it. So see you make it back here in one piece. Understand?
Absolutely. You have my word.
That we can definitely do. Yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to get to Indole. But there are a couple of stops along the way that we have to make first. Yeah, and the reason why the screen went dark is because there is a time limit with the Switch. It goes into kind of like a sleep mode. And this is Indole. Yeah, tiny little hint as to who we have to go see. Fancy chorus. Now, to get to Indole, we need to... Rex? Oh, it's Zuo. Listen, don't worry about us. You just carry on with your own journey. Is what I'd like to say, but could you come back to Garfont and speak to you for a moment first? There's something we need to talk to you about. Something the boss left behind. Something from Vandam? We'll give you the details once you get back to Garfont. Don't keep us waiting, yeah? Oh. So there we go. Yeah, so this is a pretty big part, too. So, before we do anything else, I want to double check and see if I can actually get it. I gotta travel to Argentum real quick. Central Exchange, I gotta go to the right. There's an item I want to get. I should be able to get it now.
Let's rest a spell.
This
So?
way.
Shall we?
I'll explain later with the... I'll explain it when I can. Yeah, so you can see the little prompt right here. We'll talk to Bro. Something wrong. Bro went out to salvage the other day and came back with special-looking ox core. But Bro are not drivers, so not very knowledgeable about this kind of thing. No reason to hold on to. How about Bro give the friends his gift? Maybe could equip themselves and give it a test run. Just personal opinion in the Bro, but it should be just right for Blade, who really into smashing and brawling. Yeah, so this was a tiny little nod as to Pyra and Mithra being included in Smash Brothers, which I thought was actually kind of cool. And we actually do have a little bit of a change with it, too. I don't know if I can get it just yet. I think I'll have to go to Blades, Manage. No, I guess not. It's alright, I'll get it when I can. At least I have the item. Yeah, I'll explain it when I'm able to. Which will be in a little while. So, let's head over to... back over to Ryan, figure out what Zuo and you have to say. So we'll just head back over into this. And doesn't really matter where, so I'll just go right here. Yeah, so what the item does is just a costume change.
Whew. Let's rest a stone.
So,
But the change is
Shall we?
for Mithra. It doesn't do anything for Pyra. Let's check with Mathery. Any special ones? Well, we have the 9,000 one. Greedy Monster. Monster 8, a famed driver, has been seen in the Chensik Wastes. So that unlocks a blade that we could get later. It might be a little while before we get that. So let's talk to these two. Ah, Rex, good to see you. Yeah, hi. Don't look so down. The boss left a message with me to give to you if anything ever happened to him. A message from Van Damme? For me? You don't think he knew he'd... Yeah, maybe. If you ask me, I don't think he knew. It's just the kind of life us mercenaries live. You never know which day might turn out to be your last. So it's not uncommon for us to leave messages like this, just in case. Now, listen up, because this is important. Rex, I leave the Garfent mercenaries in your hands. Is there anything else? Nope, that's your lot. What? Just leaving it to me, that's a joke, right? This is no joke, kid. It's Van Damme through and through. He says what he means, no more, no less. Well, I mean, I won't deny it's simple, but why would he ask me to... The boss thought a lot of you, kid, and I think you've struck a chord with the rest of us, too. You're an honest, straightforward guy, with plenty of nerve and resolve, and you give us all hope. I don't think I can really take all the credit for any of that. Maybe not, but there's something about you, kid. Everyone feels it. So tell me, Rex, will you do as the boss asks? Yes. Alright, I'll do it. Strong words, well said. Nothing less from the guy old Van Damme stakes his hopes in. But, what exactly would I have to do as the band's leader? You said you don't have any other messages from Van Damme, right? Nope, he's a man of few words. Yeah, pretty much. But, of course, you have me and Zuo to help you out. We couldn't ask you to suddenly handle all the operations on your own. You just dole out the big general orders for now. You could count on us to take care of the details. And then, I guess we'll see how things go from there. Okay, I guess I could probably handle that. Right, and let's start by explaining how things work around here. Our little band takes on all kinds of assignments from all across Allrest. From escort missions and clearing out monsters, down to gathering materials, and sometimes even smaller things. But tell me something, Rex. I get the feeling you got more blades than you know what to do with. Am I wrong? If you got blades sitting around doing nothing, you can assign them to carry out missions as part of the band. It'll be good experience for them, and you'll reap the rewards to boot. Tell you what, it'll be quicker to explain if you try it out for yourself. Go ahead, choose a mission and try clearing it. Yeah, so this sets up an entire mechanic where we actually get to take blades that are on standby and pretty much give them missions to do. And this could be pretty useful with getting materials, getting friendship form, which is pretty handy, and among other things as well. So we can do just that. So we just head over to the mercenary missions and start out one. So, probably take whoever, so it doesn't really matter.
I'll lend you my strength.
We'll do Perun and then these other three.
Yes,
I
sir.
vow to carry out my sworn duty.
Okay. Alright, so they're gonna go off. Yeah, so if you notice at the bottom here too, there is also a certain amount of time that it takes for the certain missions. The first one takes a minute just to give a tutorial, but some of the other ones can take a little while. And They can be sooner or later depending on what the blades have. This is a big reason why I like to look for certain ones. Certain abilities. So for now, we'll just wait. So as we're waiting, just gonna double check around here. Already talked to the shops. I'll grab some materials.
What have we here?
Because after we do this, we head to the capital, and then we plan our next move. So it should be doing it pretty shortly. There it is.
Lancers reporting back.
I hope things went well.
Yeah, so anytime it's done, we'll get a little pop-up like that. So we can just head back into the menu. And then check
Stand
it out.
by for report. You better.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And a lot of these we can do over and over again.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, it's a pretty good way of filling out the affinity boards.
I'm growing stronger by the day, it seems.
Yeah, so that one's all set. Alright, so let's go talk to Zuo. And you. This. And there we go, it's pretty simple. And we'll be doing this throughout the game too. Looks like you completed the mission. Good work, Rex. Yeah, next number of common blades increased, and new mark missions available. As you complete missions, it'll build up Anne's reputation. The higher our reputation, the more missions we'll get. It'll also let you manage more blades at a time. Sounds like a good thing all around. This time you set up a mission for me. How about how should I find more in the future? Well, let's see now. We'll send a few missions your way ourselves. Aside from that, you can ask around town and see if anyone needs help. There are plenty of people out there with troubles that need solving. Might be a good idea for you to go back and see how things are in Argentum or Gormont, too. Alright, I'll have to remember that. Oh yeah, I have one more piece of advice for you. Different missions have different requirements, and each blade has strengths and weaknesses, too. If you pay attention to the makeup of your squad, you might be able to get the job done quicker. Think about everyone's strengths and weaknesses to get missions done efficiently. Got it. Sounds like you're getting the idea. For now, just try to complete as many missions as you can. Once you're used to that, we'll see what else you can do. I'll be waiting to give you a test, so drop by Garfont once in a while. I'll have to take tests even though I'm the leader. Oh, and remember, whenever you have blades going spare, don't hesitate to assign them to a bunch of missions. We aren't going to run out of missions anytime soon. The world is full of folk who need a little mercenary help. And people in need. See, this is what Van Damme devoted his life to. I'll have to work hard to make this the mercenary band he'd be proud of. That's the spirit, Rex. We're all counting on you, so keep it up. Yeah, so you pretty much covered the other stuff I had talked about. Yeah, so once we hit a certain point with the missions, we can actually go back to them and we do kind of like a mission to unlock the next phase.
I reckon the quickest route is back to Argentum, ship to Mor Ardain, then on to the Praetorium.
If we're lucky, there'll be a guild ship at the port.
Can't say no to a free ride.
Yeah.
Let's go and see.
It doesn't cost anything?
Salvagers can board guild ships for free.
Everybody's a
I'll
salvager.
negotiate for you guys, too.
That would be big help.
Yeah, so we do have to make a couple of stops. Yeah, so it just continues on with the missions for stuff. Yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Yeah, so the more missions we do, the better we can increase the rank. And one way to get the missions from like different people is that we look for this little symbol right here. It looks like a shield with two swords in it. That means a mission is available from talking to them. So let's talk to Hamlish. Well, if it isn't a new leader. Even with Van Damme gone, the job requests just keep coming in. And until such time as they dry up, I'll continue to perform my duties just as I always have. You can count on me to fill you in on the jobs we currently have going. Yeah, so after we talk to the people that have that symbol, we'll get a mission. So it's usually a pretty good idea to keep an eye out on different symbols. Alright, so we'll let this finish up, and then we can head over to the capital. So, let me double check. See if I have... Okay, so I have 2 rare cores. Beastly. I would like to... I want to try my luck, but I kind of want to wait. There are a couple of them I do want to get for Nia as well. Alright, let's head over to the capital, because that's where we're going to go next. It's where we're going to go to get to Argentum. Fonsa. Then top of the staircase.
We're here!
So, shall we?
Yeah, the more we do the missions, the more we get used to that own system. That whole thing. Alright. Yeah, and there is stuff in this town that I can also pick up too. I'll probably pick up like 1 or 2 things, but I can always come back and pick up later.
Arrived.
Because a lot of stuff
All
we
in one
find
piece.
here you don't really need. Not really. I usually save it for later. Like down here we get a chest, so I'll grab this one real quick. Because a lot of the stuff we find early on, it's just pretty standard stuff. Yeah, here we go.
You're all mine.
Oh, there we go. We'll get a core crystal. That's always good. Nothing over there. Yeah, so we got to talk to a shipmaster that's right over here. I'll head over to the next spot. I'm gonna grab the chest over here, and then I'm gonna go over here a little bit to unlock a fast travel, because we also have a side quest that we could do later on. Should be this way.
You're all mine.
Aha, common crystal. Okay, so I do have to start saving the common crystals because there is a side quest that happens with those. We have to have at least 15 or more in order for it to get it started. We also have to have an informant tell us some information talking about that too.
Come out, come out.
But the big thing we need is the crystals, so we do have to stock up. And it's only the common ones. The rare ones we could use as is. So let me just double check here. Okay, it's going to be a little bit farther up. I think that was it.
Oh, come out, come out.
Grab some stuff since I'm here.
Come out, come out.
Please open your hearts to me.
Nice. Oh, there isn't a fast travel for this area? Oh, I thought there was. Oh, I guess it's just a location unlock them. Well, either or, we, gotta come over this way anyway. I don't think... It's either a quest or a hangout session. So I think it's, one of the blades has a hangout session over here. So we'll be doing that later. Alright, let's talk to the Nopon. We just have to find him. Chimomo. Alright, let's talk to this one. Boy, ship bound for Goldmouth. Yes, there we go. Gonna head to Argentum. Yeah, so we also have a Well, you'll see. Not everything in this game is straightforward. You always have, like, twists and turns and whatnot, so, yeah. It has been a while since you've been here.
Hey, it's Rex!
Rex come back alive?
Rex have many sidekicks now.
All the
Quite a
sidekicks.
little celebrity, aren't we?
Well, you know, I've been trading here for a while. Anyway, I'll find us a ride to the Empire. You guys go on ahead to the inn.
Sounds good. See you around then.
Yep. Okay, so ships of the Argenian Empire should be leaving from Goldmouth Flight Deck on the 4th floor. I think there's a reception desk there where I should be able to charter one. Time to get moving. Yeah, so we get to go upstairs for it. Yeah, so we are all alone at this moment. Alright, and we should keep an eye out for anything that we might be able to get to. Let's see. I think... I don't know if we could get everything. Let's check. I'll be doing this a lot. See if it happens. No. Okay, so that has something else. Okay, so hold on to this for now. So what I did right there is pretty much just buy items, and for a lot of the stores here, we can essentially buy the deed to the place. But just like before, we have to make sure the development for the area is high enough, because sometimes that unlocks other items. But it seemed like I wasn't able to buy the deeds there, so we're going to continue on. Everybody's hanging out here. I got to go upstairs. And there is a barrel over here that we can open.
You're all mine.
Aggro boost level 2. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna have to drop down. Mind the fall damage. Some of it isn't too bad though. We do have to be careful on how we fall, because some of it can be quite a ways. I don't think there's anything that way just yet. Right.
And arrived.
All in one piece.
A couple of pickup spots. I believe it's right here. Armor. Yeah, so we have to pay for it this time around. Yeah, so you're gonna pay 3,000 this time around. We are the only salvager, so. And we got ourselves a ticket. So, let's head back. I'm gonna make a slight change. On my end, it sounds a little loud. Game music background? I think that's it. And again, that's not too bad. I think it's probably because of my headphones. I do have it somewhat loud too. I just want to make sure the sound is not too bad. Because I also don't want it to be drowned out by my talking. Alright, just gonna head downstairs. Safely. Head back down safely. Alright, not too bad. Alright, let's talk to the group here.
Right. So it looks like we're heading out tomorrow.
That's
Everyone,
right.
make sure you're ready by then.
Understood.
Affirmative.
A-okay.
The tea here is lovely.
You can find quality goods here from all around, Allrest. You like the place?
Yes. If there's time before we leave, I think I'll have another cup later.
Feels so good to rest in a proper inn after a long voyage.
Yeah, it's good to be on familiar shores again.
Yeah, considering we were roughing it for a little bit. Oh boy. I love the hat. The hat on Drillmark is hilarious. Oh, Mithra. Yeah. Uh-oh.
You! How did you... What? What are you doing in my bed?
Wait!
Get out! Interloper! Monster!
Wait a minute, would you? Ow! You're the one in my room! The guy's room, see?
I can't believe it. I did it again. I am such an idiot.
Is this what they call sleepwalking?
Poor Mithra.
You were staring.
Huh?
Pervert.
What?
Gotta love it.
She's certainly exposing an awful lot of skin.
Pot, meat kettle.
Ah.
Would you care to explain what that is supposed to mean, my good sir?
Have you looked in a mirror recently?
Yeah, it's a pretty funny scene. Yeah. So obviously he's hesitant.
Hi, Pyra.
Oh, good morning.
Listen, about earlier.
I'm sorry about Mithra. She gets very confused when she's just woken up.
I see.
It didn't get violent, did it?
No, I didn't do anything weird. Not a thing.
No. It was more Mithra I was worrying about.
Oh, right. I guess she did throw a thing or two.
Everything but the kitchen sink.
Oh no. So that was where that came from. I'm sorry. Did it hurt a lot?
No, not at all. Really, I'm fine.
Are you sure? Honestly, my head is still a little painful.
Yeah, because she could feel it too.
To be young again.
Indeed, indeed.
We need a little romance in our lives too, eh?
Actually, I'm quite all right.
These characters, I swear. You can't beat it. You really can't. Alright. Yeah, so we get to see what she's been doing in the meantime.
Hey, Gion. Yes.
I've returned from my assignment, Your Majesty.
Welcome back, Morag. You too, Bridget.
I'm honored.
It is good to see you again, Bridget.
You look well too, Aegean.
So this Aegis truly was the genuine article?
Indeed.
And the boy?
From his garments, he appeared to be a young salvager.
Yep.
I would be most interested in meeting him.
That can be arranged.
That's the idea.
We have received reports of an attack on a ship headed for the Praetorium.
A transport vessel.
Yes, carrying a cargo of core crystals.
Yeah, this is what Jin was doing.
Core crystals. Torna's work, then.
Most likely. According to a lucky survivor, the culprit was a masked man.
Yeah.
Jin. It must have been him.
That's what I said.
This is the third time. From what I hear, Urian vessels have also suffered significant damage.
My sincere apologies. This is all my fault, Your Majesty. I let that Torna girl off lightly. I should have interrogated her more.
You set the captive loose because you felt it necessary, did you not?
She did.
That is enough for me. Besides which, if this really is the doing of that masked man, I doubt he would have been stopped, even by an army 5,000 strong. We have more pressing issues to consider.
Such as?
The Senate have independently resumed the excavation of Judicium.
The pro-war faction. Senator Roderick.
The loss of those core crystals must have made them restless. Judicium is a very delicate region. It would be unwise to provoke Uriah.
I understand your meaning. If the Senate make any unsavory moves, we can take action.
I'm counting on you, dear sister.
Yeah, definitely a lot of things happening in the background that will actually be happening to us later on, so yeah. For now, we'll just deal with what we've got going on here. Where the ships of the Ardunian Empire leave from again? Goldmouth Flight Deck. It's up on the 4th floor. Right, gotcha. Shall we get moving then? Arcadian Empire sounds so grand. Tor, I can't wait to see what it's like. Yeah, so we're just gonna go upstairs. And we got the part back. Woohoo. Alright, should be good to go. I was gonna double check this. So I'm actually gonna try my luck now because I do have another one. I'm gonna hold on to the common ones for now, but I am gonna use the rare crystals. I can't remember what element that specific blade is. I suppose I could do this one. View Awakening. Yeah, so sometimes it doesn't matter what the silhouette is. Either way, it's just a chance of getting the specific one, just like before. I don't know if I saw one. I don't know. Oh, standard. Always the standard. Yeah, I'll skip the boosters because I don't have enough levels for that. They're only beneficial if you could go above the level, the highest level of yours. Oh, I saw that one. I saw that silhouette. Is that going to be... Oh, it is. Okay.
Tum-ti-tum, tum-ti-tum, tum!
Yeah, we got Electra.
I'm Electra.
Pretty much a perfect one for Nia. Yeah, if that gives you an example of what we're gonna deal with.
I don't know how things will turn out, but I'll do my best.
Yeah, so as a defense character, she's actually not bad. She's actually pretty decent. Yes, actually. I think we should be able to get the third, yeah.
Let's sock it to him.
Yeah, so that kind of worked out. I actually got some pretty decent ones for Neo. There's still one more I would like to get. I suppose I could try my hand with Rex here. I could probably try this one. Yeah, let's use both. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Like just a bunch of standard ones. Yeah, standard. Alright, so some of these other ones I can just check and see if they're even useful. Potential 3 for electric and 1 forestry. Probably not, so I could toss that one. And this one is a potential 3 mineralogy. It's not too bad, but I would have preferred to get like a secondary skill on that. So I can also toss that one. But hey, we got Electra. She's actually a pretty decent one. I don't think I have any weapon ships for her. Yeah, she also has some... She's one of the few that have a potential level 5 electric mastery, which is also pretty decent. There are some we run into that have more than a 3. And she's one of the few. And just like some of the other ones, she also has focus, which is pretty handy. And she also has a side quest that involves the mastery of thunder. And I think... yeah, these are just standard trust level ones. Alright. Alright, moving on.